Hey everyone, Kensurfs here. We're in the shave den and it's time for a shave. This is going to be more or less a demonstration. And that's because this is for you guys who have and maintain a nice thick beard and who like to maintain a stubble or maybe the 5 o'clock, what do you call it? The 5 o'clock shadow look. And I am not the greatest one to demonstrate this product because I cannot grow a good beard for the life of me. I can grow a goatee, but I really can't grow a beard. Don't blame me. I know some of you guys are 15 years old and you can grow a beard out, and one day you got a 1/4 inch of growth. But there are people who watch this channel who do have beards. And usually, if you see me, I'm usually very clean shaven. In fact, I'm about to go clean shaven probably in the next video because I have a DE razor I'm going to use to take off the goatee. Now, this goatee is trimmed down. This goatee is trimmed down to, I think, 3 millimeters or, 7 millimeters. And when I have a goatee, I really like it about this length. They can grow out and next thing, you're looking like Father Time or something and you've got to get in there with a razor. When I maintain mine, I have to get one of those electric razors that have the grooming comb on it that can adjust to different heights. And then I just go over and I just knock all of this stuff off. But I need the electric razor to do that. I can't do it with a DE razor. You can't do that. You know that. There's no way. It has to be electric. And sometimes if some of you go camping for a week in the wilderness, you go hiking, you go outdoors, and when your beard starts to get a little bit longer, it starts to itch and irritate. Well, there's a company in southern England that created a kind of a unique, it brings back some memories and I'll explain. The company is called Man Mower. And what it is it makes a portable shaving device to easily keep and maintain stubble. So you have that 5 o'clock shadow all you want. It's self-sharpening. You rinse it in a tap or you tap it to release hair. It's for keeping and maintaining a short beard, stubble, or scruff. And originally I had said, I'm not probably the one to demo this. But then I thought, I got my son and he grows a beard out. He just shaved his off. So he's a bad example right now. But there are some of you that like to maintain that stubble. And I recently got the package from the UK. Here's your instructions. And it shows you how to use this product. And here is this product. I think it's probably great for backpacking. Look at that. Look at the blades. For backpacking, for hiking, for keeping in the car, where you just need, if you're heading to work and your electric razor's out of batteries and you need a quick shave, this could be it. Now, it came with a cool handle like this, very little handle, so I could have this on. It'd be about this size. But it also came with a prototype wooden handle to make it a little bit longer in length and almost look like a razor. Look at that. Now this concept, I'm going to take you back because I came out to the United States in the 70s. And as I was a kid, we moved in, when we finally moved into a house that my mother and father ended up buying. We rented it for a few years. It had a big backyard and I had to mow the backyard. And I had a push mower that had blades like this. You pushed it, the faster you pushed it, the faster the blades spin. And you manually mowed that backyard. And here I was, a 12-year-old kid or 11-year-old kid pushing that damn mower. My folks eventually got a gas mower, and that just made my life a lot easier. But those type of push mowers are, I don't know if they're the inspiration behind this, but they're the same concept as this. And like I said, it's sustainable. It's a once-in-a-lifetime purchase. It's not for everybody. It's not going to give you a BBS shave. It's going to give you a shave just to maintain short stubble or that 5 o'clock shadow. Am I saying that right? And it's been out for a little while. Have you guys seen this? Have you heard of it? Are you guys who have a beard? Is this something that interests you? Well, I'm just gonna, I've got some stubble. I'm gonna see what it does on here, but yet I'm already neck down to 7mm. So I don't know if it's going to go any shorter than that. But I figure, hey, at least here it is. It's available, and they range in price from 60 bucks on up. They're made in the UK, and it's a once in a lifetime. Oh, and before you use it, to sharpen it, they're self-sharpening blades. You're supposed to rub it against your palm. Get those blades sharp before you use it. So I'm going to try it today. And again, I know I'm not the greatest guy to do a demo on this because I have never claimed to be a guy who has a perfect beard. But I figured I might as well give it a shot today. So we're just going to kind of go over it quickly, and I'm just going to see how it feels. And in fact, I'm going to go over this. I'm going to see if any comes off. Because this is the length I wanted. Got hair coming off. It's not tugging. Don't know if you can see the whiskers flying. This would be the length that I'd want to maintain. If it's any shorter than that, it's not going to cut it, right? I got hair coming out of it. So this is about the length you're going to get. I can't cut it shorter. Let me see if there's any hair coming out of that. Yeah, some little white hairs coming out of that. But this is about as short as you're going to get. So if you had a thicker beard, all you have to do is basically do this. Knock it down. Let me see if I can blend that in. Just taking out some of that. Just an interesting concept, right? And again, had I had that full goatee, this would have knocked it down to this, but it's not going to get it much shorter than this. I can see the hairs flying. I originally turned down, like I said, the folks at Manscaped for me to try this because I don't usually maintain a beard. But the video will show that this is available, and the comment section can kind of, if you've used one of these, please comment and tell me, you know, some of the pros and cons that you've found. I just can't get it any shorter than this. And it does claim that, you know, it's not going to be to do a shave with. It's going to be to maintain the scruff look. The scruff look with those blades. See the blades? There you go. And the cover. So that is the Man Mower. I suppose it could be good. It did knock down some of it. I did have a few tall hairs in there that I missed. It did knock it down. So if you wanted this look and you've got a kind of a longer beard, this is going to bring it down to the stubble length. And again, I know there's going to be some commenters. You don't even have a beard. What are you trying to trim your beard with? Trying to, you know. Next video you see, I'm going to be shaving off this goatee. So I just wanted to try this out, and I think it's really unique. And I've got a son-in-law who really likes to keep this tight. He has a goatee. He likes to keep it tight like this, and he always has to use an electric. I'm going to let him try this out too. And they even sell portable ones that don't even have a handle. You just hold on to it with like this. So it's very convenient to have in your backpack, in your pocket, in your glove box, for just a quick brush up or clean up. And again, to sharpen it, oh yeah, I don't know if you can see the hairs. I'm seeing the hairs all over. It's kind of hard to see in the camera. There went the hairs. All right, so you can rinse it off under tap water. You can just tap it off. And before you use it, I've got all that little blonde, white, gray hair lying on the hand. I can see it real good here, but it's hard to see on the camera. But trust me, it took it down to length. It took it down to length. In fact, it's a little shorter than it was before, so it's going to cut it a little shorter than 7mm. But a unique flashback to my youth of pushing a lawnmower that was basically like this to mow the grass, but no electricity, no waste. It's always ready, and it can go in your backpack. It can go in, like I said, anywhere, especially if you're hiking or you're on the go. You're kind of that guy who just wants to keep it going. You're late for a date. You want to kind of clean it up. Here you go. Something to look at. You can go to their site. You can check it out. You can see a few more demos. I'm one of the few demos that I've seen on YouTube. There might be more, but I've looked at a couple. But all the guys that were doing the demo, they all had this all over their face. So, you know, they're showing it work a little better. And they had black hair, so you can see the black hair just falling out of it as they're doing it. Mine, old man hair, old man white hair. And most of the shoe polish or the dye I put in it is already out. But anyhow, there you go. From Southern England down by Southampton, you know, UK, a new item for you guys who have beards and who like to maintain the short stubble 5 o'clock shadow look. Something to look at. Something new on the channel, but I'm glad I had a chance to show it to you. And if I do grow out a goat or a thicker beard, I would rather have something like this, just very quick to do. So I don't have to bring out the electric razor, bring in the comb, adjust it, charge the dang electric razor. Something kind of cool to have. And it's a very unique idea. So, Man Mower people, thank you for sending me this. And I do see the benefit of it. I do see that it's very self-sustainable. It's a one-time investment. And it's just kind of cool. It's just definitely cool. Look at those blades. Very cool. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This goatee is on its last leg. I'm probably going to take this off with a nice DE razor very soon. And I am going to be demoing a pro version of the Freebird razor in the future also. So I've got a few lined up. You got a little sneak preview. So there you go. Man Mower. Kind of cool idea. I just wish I was maintaining a beard, then I would be using it a lot more than I am. But at least I could show you. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. And I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon.